Shalom and welcome to Feast on Torah. Today we are reflecting on a moment when the Most High Yah told his people to be silent right in the middle of a crisis. Now let's look at it in Exodus chapter 14, verse 14, reading from the Amplified Bible. The Most High Yah will fight for you while you only need to keep silent and remain calm. Some other translations say, keep your peace, remain peaceful. Today's message is rooted in a powerful promise from the book of Exodus. And we just read it, chapter 14, verse 14. If you have been battling stress or standing at a crossroads, then this message is for you. Exodus 14 describes a moment of panic for the Israelite nation. They had just left Egypt after years of slavery, only to find themselves trapped between the Red Sea and Pharaoh's army. Fear gripped them. Doubt rose, and they began to question Moses, and even Yahweh. But in that moment of fear, Moses delivered this word. What did he say? The Most High will fight for you, while you only need to keep silent and remain calm. In other words, stay in peace. Now, let this verse remind you today, you are not alone in whatever battle you may find yourself. Stand still. Trust Him. He's already working on your behalf. And note, family, Yah's instruction to be silent. Not only that, but to remain calm. Now, why did Yahweh told the people to be silent and to remain calm? And what are the important lessons to learn from these instructions? Well, these instructions carries a powerful lesson. Well, I said more than one lesson, spiritual lessons to be learned from his instructions. We all need to understand this was not just encouragement, it was a command to trust and a revelation of Yahweh's power. So we must stop talking and instead shut up and stay calm. Why? They were in panic. The Israelites had just left Egypt, and now Pharaoh's army was chasing them. They were trapped between the Red Sea and a powerful enemy. They began to cry out in fear, complain, and doubt. They doubted Moses, they doubted Yah. And you'll find this story in Exodus chapter 14, verses 10 to 12. They began to cry out in fear, complain, and doubt. Instead of giving into their fear, Yah told them through Moses to be still and trust him. Yah wanted them to shift from fear to faith. And he's saying that to you today. If you are currently finding yourself in fear, shift, my brother and my sister, over to faith, because fear was speaking louder than faith. And that's why I told them to be silent, because they also needed to shift from panic to trust. Why were they panicking? Because Pharaoh's army was chasing them down. Also, because Yah wanted room to move in power and show these people that He is fully in charge. Panic speaks from fear. Silence shows trust. Let me repeat that. Panic speaks from fear. Silence shows trust. By commanding silence, the Most High was saying, stop looking at what's behind you, like the Egyptians, and trust what I am about to do in front of you, parting of the sea. You might be going through a Red Sea right now, and you're looking behind you and see all the enemies coming after you. The Father is saying to you, be still. Abba Yah wanted space to work. And sometimes we can't see Yah's hand because we are too busy trying to fight our own battles. So being silent and still meant getting out of Yah's way. It was a call to surrender, not defeat, but spiritual surrender to a divine authority. Now, the power of silence and calm. Sometimes our biggest weapon in a spiritual battle is stillness, not shouting, not scrambling, not trying to fix everything, just trusting. Being still means I know Yah's got this. Being silent means I don't need to explain or defend myself. Being calm means my peace is a weapon against my enemies. Yah wasn't ignoring their fear. He was reminding them of who he is. Let me repeat. Yah wasn't ignoring their fear. He was reminding them of who he is. So, what does it mean to hold your peace? Well, the phrase hold your peace literally means stay still, be quiet, rest in trust. It doesn't mean you do nothing. It doesn't mean that. It means letting the Most High lead the battle. We often want to act, to fix, to argue, to defend ourselves, but Yah says, I've got this. Step back and watch. And think about battles you're facing right now. My brothers and my sisters, my family around the world. I want you to think about some of the battles you might be facing right now. For example, health worries, financial stress, family conflicts, spiritual attacks. Are you fighting in your own strength or trusting that the Most High Yah is fighting for you? The Father is saying to you today, stop fighting and let Him take full control of the current battles you are facing. Stop looking what is behind you and trust the Most High to do what He is about to do in front of you. The Most High family, the Most High have a very, very good track record for fighting for His people. And through the scriptures, we see this pattern. We saw David and Goliath. David said, the battle is Yahweh's. And you can find that in 1 Samuel chapter 17. You can see also Jehoshaphat. Yah told them to send worshippers ahead of the army. You can find that story in 2 Chronicles chapter 17 to chapter 21. We also saw Yahushua on the nailed tree for us. The ultimate battle was won with violence. It was not. No, it wasn't. The ultimate battle was not won with violence, but with surrender. And we see how our Messiah surrendered in the book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 30, and in also Acts 10:39, and also can be found in Galatians, chapter 3, verse 13. Yah fights differently, family, than you or I. Yah fights differently than you do. His ways are higher than yours. His victory is eternal. To how to practically let the Most High fight for you. First, pray first, not last. Bring every worry to Him. Let go of control. Surrender outcomes to the Most High, Yah. Stand on His word. Meditate on verses like Exodus chapter 14, verse 14, where it reads, the Most High Yah will fight for you, while you only need to keep silent and remain calm. Worship while you wait. Praise is a powerful weapon, family. Don't retaliate in your flesh. It's very easy to do, but don't. Don't retaliate in your flesh. Let Yah defend your name. Let Him defend your work. Let Him defend your family. And the lessons we can learn from this is number one, trust while you wait. Trust in the waiting. Yah may not always move when or how we expect, but his timing is perfect. Being still helps remember that he is in control, even when we are not in control. Trust him in the waiting. Yah may not answer right away, but his silence isn't absence, it means preparation, okay? Don't let fear lead your decisions. Like the Israelites, we can be tempted to go back to what's familiar, even slavery, when we're afraid. Yah's silence command is a call to faith over fear. Don't let fear drive your actions. The Israelites wanted to go back to Egypt. Why? Because fear makes you want to turn back and run straight into the arms of bondage. Faith will help you wait for your breakthrough. Your peace is your position of power. When you're calm and resting in Yah, you're not weak. You are positioned for victory. Holding your peace is a spiritual warfare. It says, I trust Yah to fight this battle I am in more than I trust what I see. And the Most High doesn't need your help. He doesn't need my help to be who he is. And sometimes the best move is to move out of his way, because you can find that we become the hindrance and he cannot work because we are in his way. Let Yah fight for you. Some battles aren't yours to fight, family. Some battles aren't yours to fight. They belong to Yah. Trying to fix everything in your strength leads to burnout. But trusting the Most High Yah allows him to show up in supernatural ways. Your peace is powerful when you stay calm in chaos. You're saying, I know who my defender is. It is Yah who fights for me. So, in the summary of this, in moments of crisis, family, Yahweh may not call you to action, but he may call you to stillness. Why? Because your calm makes peace for his glory. He told the Israelites back in Exodus chapter 14, verse 13, he said, Then Moses said to the people, Do not be afraid. Take your stand, be firm and confident and undismayed, and see the salvation of Yah, which he will accomplish for you today. For those Egyptians who you have seen today, you will never see again. And then he divided the sea so the nation of Israel could escape from their enemies. And let me just leave you with some encouragement. Where do you need to be still today? What battles do you need to hand back to Abba Yah? Remember, family, the Most High Yah shall fight for you, and you shall hold your peace. The same Yah who parted the Red Sea for our ancestors is still fighting for you right now. So be still, family. Be of good courage. Hold your peace. Trust his timing, okay? And all will be well. Thank you for feasting on the word with me today. If this encouraged you, please, I'm asking you to please like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. And don't forget to subscribe for more truth and Torah. Stay blessed. But most of all, stay in peace. And always remember, Abba Yah is still fighting for you. Shalom.